everybody, Grit21 back with another video, and this time a product review video at that. A couple weeks ago I had the company Fergos reach out to me. They're a company on Amazon with their Ergoslider Plus, and believe me, it's as hard as it sounds to say, so I'm glad I got through that. Quick side note, I'm going to actually be reading some notes off my laptop so I can get through this review quicker and hopefully easier. So I don't normally do, well actually, okay, correction. This is the first time I've actually had a company reach out to me, ask me to do a product review video, which is pretty cool, honestly. So thank you, Fergos, first of all, for that opportunity. I'm going to go ahead and talk about their Ergoslider Plus bar. Guys, please shorten the name, please, first of all. It's basically a roller mouse bar system, and it's exactly as it sounds. It's a device, and you'll see some footage of this. It's a device, it's about the length of your keyboard or so, and it uses a roller rather than the traditional mouse that you're used to seeing on most desks and workspaces, which is very interesting. And as you guys know, I use my Razer Naga 2014 as my general daily driver for editing, gaming, surfing the web, general drag and drop, stuff like that. It's a great mouse, I love it. But it was very interesting getting this mouse and then actually put it right underneath my Razer Black Widow Chroma keyboard. And it was a very interesting experience. First of all, let's talk about things I did like about it. The concept is interesting. Basically, as I said, it's designed to help keep your hands in more of a natural, sort of close to the body state of sorts. I don't know if it really is designed to keep your elbows from bending or not. That's just kind of what I felt like the general point of it was, or at least that's how it felt to me when I used it. To quote them directly from their website, and also half paraphrasing a little bit, their key goals: to reduce pain while using the keyboard, better efficiency in hand movement, cursor control, and faster, more precise control. Redundancy in the sentence, by the way. Control used twice. I'll come back to that later. I'll come back to the statement later. Design-wise, it's good. Build quality feels awesome. Doesn't feel cheap. Doesn't feel like they used any cheap plastic or cheap materials. Nothing. It feels great. Palm rest is soft but firm feeling, which is good. The roller bar has a rubber style material, or rubber, it's some sort of rubber feel or vinyl or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what it's made of, but it feels pretty decent. Click switches are responsive and at times overly responsive, which I found to be a bit of a problem. More on that later. So installing the driver is easy on Windows 10. Just plug it into your computer, have Windows find the driver, and installs it, and you're up and running. So very easy. No onboard driver or anything to install, and no software. But again, more on this later. So I want to go ahead and talk about things that I didn't like about it, and unfortunately, I'm sorry, Fergos, I'm being honest, it was kind of a lot. But it's because I really just noticed some serious design issues that could definitely use some improvement, and I'm being a little bit hard on it to hopefully maybe help you guys understand where you can make some changes. And for anybody who's watching this, you know, you can decide for yourself whether or not certain things are a problem for you or not. Me being super techie, I would just notice these things. It took some serious getting used to. It is a large learning curve. If you're used to a mouse and keyboard like I am, and suddenly go from a mouse to a roller bar, my brain was just kind of like, kind of, you know, whatever. I was kind of confused at first. And going back to the statement earlier about their key goals to reduce pain and such like that, I didn't actually feel like I was reducing any pain. In fact, I actually felt like I was straining my wrist when I was using it, which was unfortunate. And I use the computer quite a lot. Actually, most every day I'm usually on the computer doing something or other. And so, you know, being comfortable using a computer, this roller bar unfortunately did not provide that level of comfort I was expecting. I felt like I had to seriously overreach the roller bar to get to my keyboard, so my hand felt very sort of, I can show with my right hand, felt very arced. So if you can imagine that the bar's here, and then I had to like type and then go back to using this, and then type and go back to doing this, and you'll see some example footage of that in a moment. Let's see, where was I here? As I said, felt pain. And normally when I sit in front of my keyboard, I usually feel pretty comfortable. I can usually just set my hands right on my desk and reach every single key very efficiently with no pain at all. And to make sure I wasn't crazy, I had my parents actually try it for me, and even they felt like they were having some trouble. My mom deals with arthritis, my dad deals with carpal tunnel syndrome, and both of them felt like that they weren't comfortable using it, unfortunately, which, again, it'd be great if they could do some design changes, but which I have some ideas for, don't worry. So about the software. So I like it when devices come with software, especially if it's very well written software. Some really good keyboard and mouse software I can think of right away is Razer's Synapses. That's really great software for fine-tuning, programming your macros and stuff. This device came with absolutely no software at all, nor is there any software on their website either, which is frustrating because, as we all know, the Windows mouse driver, the native built-in mouse driver, is by no means precise whatsoever. So if you're expecting to do editing and gaming with this, you better think again, because it's not going to be the right, this is not the device we're using for that. So they were trying to do precise control. I felt Fergos's statement of precise control is a little bit misleading, but again, maybe they could develop some software to make it more precise. I like to address the way some of the product is built. I know I said the build quality is nice. There isn't a lot of adjustments. So if you have, large hands, small hands, whatever, you can't adjust how wide or what the width is. I always get those confused for some reason. But you can't adjust those to your precise, hand sizes. So someone like me, it's out of the question, unfortunately. The mouse bar felt a little bit too slippery. What I mean by this is that it felt like I had to use 2 fingers on both my index fingers at all times just to control the device, which to me just doesn't seem right for some reason. I have to use 2 fingers just to do that. You may end up slipping and misclicking because the roller bar is also left click. So what I meant by that was when you push down on the bar, it left clicks for you as well. So I don't know, to me that wasn't exactly one of the best design decisions they could have made. I'd like to also, I don't think this is on here, but there are some left and right side switches. Now, you guys can't see it, but actually I have triple monitors. So I have one here, and one behind me, which is actually, this is going to actually move at some point to another location. But I have this triple monitor setup. Now, Fergos included these left-right side click buttons to allow you to sort of move your mouse to extended desktop. Here's the thing, there were times where I felt like I had to slam the bar to actually hit the button or something, so it just felt very I don't know, it didn't feel very, it felt awkward actually, honestly. I think something they could have maybe improved is put some sort of sensor bar either end, maybe an ultrasonic sensor of sorts that can detect the distance from one to the other so that you can tell where the mouse is perhaps. The rolling action up and down was just fine, but side to side just was kind of strange at times. I didn't put that in my notes, but that's just some additional things I just thought of. Something I'd like to actually see them do is attach maybe a custom keyboard. Because here's the thing, there's a lot of different keyboards out there from Razer, Corsair, Logitech, some off-brands like Dell, Dell and HP are sort of on-brands, but just for the sake of the argument, let's just say that they're off-brands type stuff. And each one of them is made very differently. Now, for someone like me with a Razer Black Widow Chroma, this device doesn't butt up well against my keyboard, so that arcing was a problem. It would be cool if Fergos made a custom keyboard for their own device and might have some mechanical Cherry MX red switches perhaps that works very natively with the roller mouse bar system. That would be very cool. It would also be really great if they could include some software to really adjust that precise tuning, because this is one of those devices where it has potential but could be so much more effective if there was software coded for it. I know that means that that's extra development and that's extra work that has to go into the product, but that's sort of the one thing that's sort of holding it back from being one of the best things that it could be. Another one would be, it'd be fantastic if they could allow for height and width adjustment, and actually it would also be cool if you could have a magnetically attached palm rest of different firmness and softness. Not everybody likes the same type of resting that, say, I might like versus someone else, so that would be really cool if they could do that. So, overall, it's not a bad product at all. I'm not hating on it. I'm not bashing it. I just think that from a design perspective, from a technological perspective, this one has a lot that could be improved upon. And I like to see Fergos Go do that, definitely. As for who this product is for, I would say just a general user, honestly. If you like roller mouse bars and you think this is something that would be of use to you, then I say go for it. Definitely, go check it out. But for me personally, it's just not something that I would use. They're onto something, they're on the right track, but the product could be so much better if they would just make these little adjustments and stuff. And I might actually, I'll edit my review a little bit, and I'm actually put up what I just read in the description for you guys to read, so you can, kind of reread some of the things in case you missed something in the video. But that's, I think for the most part, that's basically it. I like to thank Fergos Go again for sending out the product to me and such, and as usual you guys will see some B-roll footage as I usually do, so you can understand what I mean. But thank you so much for watching this video, and please also make sure you check out my Twitch streaming on twitch.tv/grid21, where there's a live interactive chat. I play video games with my friends, we hang out, we have a lot of fun. I stream Tuesday through Friday starting at 7:30 EST, and I go to about 10:30 p.m. EST, so if you would come and hang out and chat with me, that'd be awesome. So thank you so much for watching. Until then, I'll catch you guys later.